It's Adam Setzler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to Exploit. It's now time for a trip down memory lane.
Oh yes, back in 1981, a big green pixel hopped across a road and into our hearts. And then it was crushed to death.
And that pixel's name was Frogger.
Okay, now since then, we've seen the hapless amphibian return in Frogger's Adventures.
Frogger Advanced.
Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge.
And Frogger Beyond. Beyond what, I ask you?
Oh, beyond boredom.
Oh.
Here's our review of Frogger's Adventures, The Rescue.
Let's face it, who gives a crap about frogs? As Konami resuscitates another tired franchise, we scratch our heads and wonder whether or not some slimy things should just be left in the bogs of yesteryear. The barely beating heart of Frogger's Adventures is found in the shallow reaches of the story mode.
All we have to do is find Dr. Frog, right?
Most of the inhabitants of Firefly Swamp have that anesthetized Barney-like permagrin pasted on their green mugs.
I brought you a special little something from my trip.
This, of course, reflects the game's target audience.
Mr. Frogger, sir, can you hear me?
Let's face it, the story in this game would insult the imagination of even the smallest of game-capable children. One weird cutscene follows another with random characters flying in and out, performing odd tasks that really have no bearing on gameplay. What's this strange frog in a frog saucer doing? The game space is really a forward and back grid. Side to side, watch the bee, avoid the robot, stick out your tongues. The controls took some getting used to. Since Frogger only super jumps 2 spaces forward, he must be put in the direction he will go with the shoulder buttons. On time-sensitive traps, this will definitely rub your rhubarb the wrong way. Boss fights displayed a Pennsylvania Dutch-like simplicity, revealing an extreme lack of imagination. You won't find any special moves or power-ups here. What you see is what you get when you finish a level, and you simply move on to the next one. As the candy-colored Save the Swamp mission gives way to the candy-colored Kidnapping mission, you'll move Frogger into some familiar story territory. Check those grill marks that truck just left on young Frogger's back.
Don't tell me you've been taking it easy the whole time I've been gone.
We say ditch the story and just let Frogger free in this old inner-city turf. Frogger's Adventure is kind of like that Cracker Jack puzzle where you push little tiles around until they form a picture of something. At times, some of the puzzles were charming and challenging. We give it a 2 out of 5.
The frog can't catch a break.
After a while, you have to ask yourself, why keep crossing the road when I'm only going to die horribly trying?
Frogger is like Sisyphus. He's destined to fail, and yet he keeps on keeping on.
Kind of like us.
Exactly like us.